Last time, we killed all the Bristlebacks. We were surrounded by people for some reason. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I remember they kept saying we need to go into the tavern to talk with the dude. Bro, what the fuck? And for the first time in like 2 years, I'm experiencing stick drift. So if y'all see me just whoop to the side, you know why. Who are you? You don't look like the guy.
Hey, Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Boy is mad stressed. Ain't no fucking way. Bro, who is this guy? It's not the man's we looking for.
People causing you problems?
Oh yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Olvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
I make trouble though.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
You seen a dude in red? That's
Your
what I'm
last
looking for.
customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
For real. Call him a bitch.
Already got enough meat and bitter leaf. Just need to grab a metal panel from a scrounger pile.
I already have that shit? Ain't no way. Is that dude? Bro, who the fuck are these people? Oh, it's that guy. Yes.
Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Olvin's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse.
Man's using big words.
Sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let Bristlebacks into the Daen, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Olvin up.
Bro, I thought we already shut his ass up. Exposed him for the fake he is.
Concession decree that Olvin wants.
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, He could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No, not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the Bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
Doesn't know. Tell me more, please.
How does blaming the Karja for the Bristlebacks help Ulvin get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chain Scrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the Bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. Even with the Valley working again, Ulvund hopes he can stir up enough resentment against the Karja to call for a strike.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
There you go. Did they really say no workers' rights? Fuck the unions? Ain't no way.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not.
Bitch, what the fuck?
Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time.
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have.
Nah.
Even fancies himself the founder of Chain Scrape. I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the Bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Hey, yo. What is this shit? Is this in... Hey, yo. There's supposed to be someone else around here. That one girl that was all angry that we were just leaving. She's supposed to give us another side quest. There she is. Yes.
For that beer after all, eh?
Hell yeah.
Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
I'm gonna regret these sound alerts.
Things aren't as bad
I
since
already
you got this
regret
place
them.
running again. But we still got Ulvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends.
Hey, yo!
Anyway.
Why's she so
right
mad?
now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Karja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week,
Hey, yo.
and Tallneck Cleanbroker's had his
Stormbirds.
eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I've never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Karja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Tallneck. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
The Sunbirds, the Stormbirds, what the fuck? They used to be some big ass bosses back in Zero Dawn. They used to be a whole pain in the ass to take down.
So the Bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Bruh. Beat his ass already.
Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Ulvin's plans. Now, if only there were some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could Bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvund?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the Bristlebacks came from, Ulvund has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
So Ulvund is with the Oseram, and he's what? He's got beef with the Karja, or he's just trying to act up?
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
Who the fuck are the Shadow Karja?
Shadow Karja refugees.
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Karja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for what exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law-breaking.
See, you keep mentioning all these people that I've never heard of.
Who is this Tallend Cleanbroker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvund go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Tallend works for Ulvund?
Ha! Ulvund might think so, but Tallend scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
So it seems like everybody just fucking hates Ulvund. Why don't they just kick his ass out of here?
So about Ulvund.
Around here, everything's about Ulvund.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
And what's that gonna do, though? Seems like nothing, the way he keep talking about it.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
So Ulvund's a greedy little bit, is what I'm getting at.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Tallinn making it rougher.
Petra said Tallend has a shop here in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
Hey, yo. Who are you? Why are you yelling at me?
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
Hell no.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tallneck original, straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win at all my boards, too.
Something special. Damn. When you put it like that, fuck it.
Let's start off simple. The Tallneck like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner?
Hell no. Yes. Fuck.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are,
Go on.
the distance they can strike from, and
Yes.
of course, their health.
Bro, they really trying to make me learn the whole game inside of this
That's
game.
enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go.
Nah,
I own
you
the
cheating.
board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect.
Fight me, bro.
There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here.
Yo, what the fuck?
And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first.
She put them hoes in defense mode. Ain't no way.
Now move the piece close. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
Means I can fuck you up. Yes.
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by not pulling any punches, huh?
No.
Now grab. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further.
That seems like cheating. I'm gonna lose health, don't I?
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
Nah, she just want me to lose.
That's about it for your turn then.
She really got me playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In Horizon.
Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick.
Really?
That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine.
Yo.
Now let that machine have it.
She really said let me have it.
Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time.
But I would die.
By the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I'm...
Say this.
Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine,
It's alive.
The victory points our machines are worth.
Bruh.
Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner. That wasn't so hard, was it?
Yes, it was.
Remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them.
Hey, yo,
It's
but
a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. You know, I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards.
oh
I can
no.
even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Oh, thank God. But
I'll see you
let's get out of
later,
here.
Aloy.
I'm gonna beat your ass later, though. Don't think just because you taunt me, you're gonna stay winning.
What's Sonora doing out here? How many times
You got a problem?
your damn arm off?
You say that like it's a bad thing.
It is. It's an incredibly bad thing.
Wait, the person throwing or the person?
Hey, yo, y'all see this shit? I'm just fucking like walking up to the side.
Oh.
Hi.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off.
I mean, she not wrong.
Just stop talking. Where were we? Ah. So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts. I am with a customer.
Ain't
I'm not
no
a customer.
fucking
I
way.
got it. Triple the powder. It'll blow a strider sky high. Ba-boom. One shot kill. Guaranteed.
maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red. How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive. Done in one. Machine wrecking.
yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
Oh, fucking what? You mean RPG?
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world.
Bro, what the fuck is she drinking?
Imagine not in the room, must be nice.
Is it though? Are y'all like related, or what's the case?
So she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. It was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom.
And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh.
So you think I kicked out? Is what they're saying.
Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tallneck warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it, and I am on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better.
Yeah, she called her a boomer.
Exclusive tips.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work.
No
There's
way.
one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model. Well, for starters, I'll need
Charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break. But the real innovation, keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rib.
The fuck is
There's
a
main
fang
one
horn?
east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Wait, her name is Boomer? Her name is actually Boomer? Wait, ain't no way. Hold on. Yeah. Nah, show me her name. Show me her fucking name. There is no way. What the fuck is that? Looks like you want to fight. I thought I could charge this. There it is, boy. God damn. All we got right. What do we have right now?
Chargers?
Just these arrows. What chargers?
To go on quiet, so I don't spook the herd.
Boink. Let's go. We're going through all these places where there was Bristlebacks. I want to know if they're going to try to fucking assault us on the way there, though. A bunch of the blight shit. Bro, ain't no fucking way. Hell nah. Keep calm? What you mean by that? Oh, this is the embassy.
Barren Light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West.
Nah.
Karja Horn. Maybe that means the embassy's starting soon.
Isn't this the dude from the mine?
Savior of Meridian.
Yes, it is. What do you want?
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
It's a Tuya.
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tallneck?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Yo, why he so sad? You got the big Sandman guy?
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
Does he have like a giant scar right here? Or is that just his hair fucking not loading in? Who else is around here that I gotta fucking talk to? There's like 7 fucking side quests over here. If everything goes as expected, it's all gonna come crashing down and we're gonna get fucking captured or they're gonna start attacking. One of them two. There's no way it just goes down smooth sailing.
There's Larend.
Yo?
Looks
Who's
like
that?
he's had a few.
Larend. Nah, what you got going on in here?
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Lorovic, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Lorovic tried to kill me. I
The Eclipse?
fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Lorovic to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Larend was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Damn. So wait, the Eclipse are the dudes from Zero Dawn, aren't they? The ones that started off corrupting machines. Now tell me everything.
Exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tallneck take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Larend, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Larend mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Larend lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
I mean, it sounds convincing. Wasn't it at least worth investigating?
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods, searched Larend's bunk, searched it again, didn't find anything. Look, Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Larend in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more Eclipse are out there.
And considering there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
Why is his armor so fancy? The fuck? It doesn't even look like it'll protect them. The ostrom in the tavern looked like they had more armor than this dude.
You witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Yeah, son. Everything gotta be about the sun with these dudes.
Gentlemen.
That's our cue.
Taking the edge off?
Oh, if the end of the world's coming, I don't be sober for it.
Why is that shit so big?
Yes. You're in a rush, right? So whatever you need, ask away.
That fucking canteen is like as big as his fucking face, bro. What's going on with you, my boy?
How have things been since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Voidis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
Ursa. She was his what?
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all onto the table.
Wait, Ursa was his sister. No wonder.
What do you know about the embassy?
I know not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tallneck. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared.
Oh, I'm prepared.
Real fast.
I'll keep that in mind.
So what do you know about the Barren Light, Larend?
What do you know about this place?
No, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tallneck made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
It kind of seems like Aaron got like personal hatred towards the Tallneck. Aside from the fact that everybody knows they just like to kill people, it's like it seems deeper with my boy. Wait, was Ursa killed? Nah, she wasn't. Was she? Fuck.
Right, you'll have to do complicated Aloy things. Maybe just don't disappear completely this time.
No promises.
I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me,
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
not don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Why the long face, Mavas?
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tallneck marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Carja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tallneck have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Carja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tallneck return personal effects taken from Carja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tallneck, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard.
Hell yeah.
The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Tallneck marshals? What was that, boy?
You said something about Tallneck marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Alright, so where's your man?
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
I'm gonna beat his ass. You already know.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tallneck tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts, but I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
You already know who that was. You're welcome.
Just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
He wasn't.
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
Also, you move for him, but not for me.
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
We can have peace with these barbarians. Beyond me.
Bro, move!
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
What up, Wadis?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tallneck sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why
Oh,
the
thank God.
delay?
The Tallneck are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tallneck horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Oh, he wanna go. I assume I'm gonna have to go regardless, but I'm gonna just say I'll wait.
For you, the savior of Meridian still has a few things she wants to take care of. Might be worth another look around the Daunt before the embassy.
Your impatience does not hasten the Tallneck, Nora.
Only our annoyance.
Buddy, shut your bitch ass up.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Hey, yo. Bro! Ain't no way. I knew it.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Yo, he shaved. Now I recognize.
I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself. The gate stays sealed until that horn blows.
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Take it easy on yourself.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Oh, that's it. Arrest her.
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Yeah, where's Varl going?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tallneck, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Oh yeah.
No more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Who the fuck are they to stand in my way over here too?
Mother.
Ooh, put that shit away, boy.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
Isn't that the Sun King's cousin, bro?
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav, once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
So, is he what? He's like earned their trust enough to be some form of command or what? Those are tattoos. I thought that shit was paint.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tallneck, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Wait, so they got like beef with the Karja, but they don't really. They're not as they're not as fucking aggressive towards Nora or like the Oseram or anything. I assume that's because they know the fucking Karja like killed them too, right? But I don't know. It seems like they're not as aggressive once they mentioned, hey, she's not Karja.
How did you come to be among the Tallneck?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins.
Sadly.
Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tallneck into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate.
And you were captured.
I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Ishikari. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
What do you mean by that?
So when you met the Tallneck chief, you did something desperate.
I'd kept my ears open as the Tallneck dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaru's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tallneck howled, but Hikaru stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
So he won, and then what? They made him work for them?
You said the Kulrut is a Tallneck's trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tallneck chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaru's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tallneck still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tallneck. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tallneck for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tallneck, especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaru and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace, and now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
So they got more than enough reason, like the rest of the people in the embrace. They got more than enough reason to not fuck with the Karja. I mean, I guess good for them trying to work things out.
The Karja talk about Hikaru as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tallneck is a lot different than how they do.
Like, ain't no way he's gonna go back and... Nah, my man's got brainwashed. He's gonna betray the Karja.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tallneck and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tallneck don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Akaro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
So you gonna let me through?
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tallneck lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Akaro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Yo, bet.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tallneck can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Are you kidding me, bro? Either the machines are gonna attack, or the other Tallneck are gonna attack. Ain't no way this goes smoothly.
Have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hey, yo.
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tallneck!
Regalla. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Akaro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
I fucking knew it.
Lancers, form up!
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Fashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank to the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Karja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I don't have a shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Oh, you already know what's about to go down, boy.
Stick to cover!
A fucking slaughter. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Where they at?
Here they come!
Man, let them come. I got a little something for the ass. Boy! Get off that shit.
That ought to help.
Oh, that one didn't even have it right. Where you at? Where they at? Boing. Boing.
Machines can't protect them.
Boing. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, that was her. Where's the ammo? Where you going, boy? Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Dome shot. Ba-dum. Ooh. Ooh. I almost got trampled. Who's that? Are they on my side? Yes, they are. Ba-dum. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Where they at? Bring them over here. Give me that action. Ain't no way I missed. Ain't no way I missed. Bro. No. Fuck. Get off that shit. Kill that bee. Hey, yo. Come back here. Where y'all at? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die. Where y'all at? Watch out, bro. No! no fucking way man's just stopped that whole machine. Get out of my way, Varl. I can't see shit. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Ain't no fucking way. I'm about to get trampled, yo. Move. Oh god. Is that acid? That was your biggest mistake. Huh? Fuck. Where is it? Come here. Fuck. Get out of my way. Oh, that's my machine. Wait. Oh no, never mind. Bro, please. Chill. Asshole. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Boing. Hey, what the fuck? Who are you? What you trying to do to me? Hey, yo, Varl? Varl, can I get some fucking help? Varl? Please, Varl. Oh, give me that shit. Who the... Bruh. What you mean you hit her? Varl, do something. What is going on over there? Break his leg. Break his fucking leg. Ooh. Nice. Bro. Ain't no fucking way. Nah, I fucking called it. I said some shit was about to fucking go down and nothing was gonna go the way they planned. And look what fucking happened. Yo, from the beginning? Ain't no way. Give me all that shit. What do I got? 5 fucking arrows left. Where are they? Bruh, ain't no fucking way. Chirp. What's up, bro? Ooh, you thought... Explode. That one too. Ooh. 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 Oh shit. Oh shit. Charging right towards me. Oh, he fucking went into the wall though. Let him fight a little bit. Oh, fucking bitch. Kill that dude. Who y'all fighting? Take him down. Bro. Let me just make some arrows real quick. Did I? Make a few of those. Alright, where's he at? Oh, he about to go down. Do I have to go up there? Or what's the case?
Enough!
Nakarada.
You outlanders! I'll skin you both!
You can try.
Grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Ain't no way. Varl, no.
You're next, girl.
Nah, why you got a shield?
I never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Better scan it. How? How am I gonna scan that shit?
I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield.
Ain't no way. Dude's hacking.
There, now's my chance.
Nah, what you gotta say now? What you gotta say now? Nothing, bro. Nah, skinny ass legs and some thick ass armor. I missed. Oh shit. Chill. I got no charge on this thing. Oh, never mind. Nah, you want hand to hand? I'll give you hand to hand, boy. Look like your name Chad. Get the fuck out of here. Ooh, you missed. Ooh, what you gonna do about it though? Nothing. Oh fuck! Yo, I was just playing. I was just playing. Yoink! I was just playing.
Not stopping me.
Woo! Nah, cheap ass move from a cheap ass dude. Get the fuck out of here. Bro. Yeah, it looks like I'm hurting you right now, though. Ooh. Nah, you missed. Ooh. Damn. How you like that, huh? Outlander my ass. Put them cheeks away. Nah, give me them. Varl? Where you at, Varl?
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades, mark this day. Today you have decimated the marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out.
They really brought all the dinosaurs from Ark into this game.
Get him to the camp now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Larend. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Wait, is he dead? Is the Sun King's cuz dead?
I got you.
As much of a pain as he was, my boy Wadis didn't deserve to go out like that.
It's salvage time, boys.
He really is naked.
Don't think it can take a hit, but I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tallneck have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. No Tsar, Wadis, Fashav, massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tanoch's territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tanoch's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tanoch's territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding Bristlebacks. And there were Bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a Tallneck somewhere nearby?
A Tallneck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Everything. Now, who the fuck is she? Just rolling up on us.
Fashav called Regalla a rival. Someone that Tanoch's chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanoch weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
But wouldn't Fashav being dead mean, like, the Sun King got no real... I mean, I would assume he still wants to, like, try to negotiate with them, but that was, like, his main thing, though, now that he wanted Fashav.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanoch. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanoch.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanoch.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
You said the Tanoch lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tanoch. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanoch territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanoch really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
The only scholar I'm talking to is Wadis, and he god.
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanoch further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tallneck. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tallneck used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tallneck agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regalla and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
But it's time to go now.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return.
But
and don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
So I assume they're gonna come find us at some point.
This is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to
You're kidding me?
explore.
There's a whole grapple
Coordinates
point.
from the spires should lead to silence in Hades. And just maybe a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
So I know Varl got fucked up by that dude.
Regalla had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge.
Silence.
Silence.
I
What's
don't.
his angle?
I don't think he would do it. I feel like Science just probably got finessed of some technology, and that's why he wants Aloy's help. He'd be like, "Hey, yo, you know how I told you I know a lot of shit? Well, the Tallneck stole it. So, you mind helping the dude out one last time?" And that's when we're like, "Fuck no." But right now we're going into the west, and they said there was a Tallneck. There it is. If I'm remembering correctly, it's square. Oh God. Oh. I can let go of square, right? Oh, thank God.
Wow, okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff now.
Bro, help. I'm gonna drown. Am I losing health from that shit?
Salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
Brad,
Hi.
you really think you can do that?
Just gonna...
Come on, you know me. Have I ever given you anything less than perfection?
Yes, you have. What's going on?
If it isn't the savior of Meridian and of my very own operation. Larend, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Nasty business, what the Tallneck did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation.
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Larend can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
He's sounding a lot like Olvind right now.
All the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
This dude looks like he's 14. Ain't no way. Oh, there it is. Salvage contracts. A standard Osron salvage contract written recently and in haste. Following contract as bestowed by Karif Salvage Unlimited. Really? Karif Salvage Unlimited. Hereby engages the recipient to provide the following services. A hunter will eliminate a shell walker crate, any other salvage can be gathered as payment for services rendered. At least one shell walker. So we don't even have to take them all on. But please don't die. I really need those parts. What is that? Nah, I gotta know what that is.
They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time.
What is that? I need to know what that green shit is. Oh god, please don't attack me. Not up here. Green shine fragment. Give me that shit. Hello. Are you friendly? We found a valuable piece of green shine. How has he not noticed me? Oh fuck, there's more than one. Oh fuck, there's more than one. Oh fuck. Oh god, why is there so many machines? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I made a big boo-boo. Fuck. Where are they? Oh, fuck you. That dude's just cruising in the sky. Oh fuck. And he almost one-shotted me. He almost fucking one-shotted me. Ain't no way. I think these are too strong. These gotta be... Nah, these are too strong, bro. Land. That shit looks sensitive. Nah, don't hide your face. Boing. You're blind. Come back. Why are you running? Get your bitches back here, boy. Oh god. I was just playing. Chill. Roll. Stop moving. There's one. Nah, they gotta be weak right now, right? They gotta be weak. Why else would they be running? Don't fly! Trying to get the sneak on me, hey? Nice legs. Be ashamed if they broke. There's one. There's two. Oh fuck. Watch out, watch out. You don't need this anymore, right? Fuck. Nah, I'm not cool, bro. No. 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 Please. Get away. Nah, it's not a fair fight. Chill. Yo! Nah, you going down. Pop. There's one dude left. He's up there. I'm about to die. At the hands of the savior. Ice shot. Let's go. Oh, can I get, oh, bet. Huh? Say less. Ooh. Didn't even get scared, not even once. Couldn't be me. All right, I'm going that way. I see the Tallneck walking around. All right, let's go. Oh, I see another bitch right there too. Yeah, they're hostile. Boing. Shut up. Get down. God damn. Hello, good sir. Goodbye, good sir. Ain't no ayo, nah.
Halt! I have you.
What the No, don't raise the shit. Okay. That's just about to blow, bro. Might want to take it off. I got no... Boing. Can't catch me, bruh. That's just about to charge. Go. Let's go. Ba-dong. I shot him in the ass. Huh? Ah. Ooh. That's a whole goat, bro. That's a sheep, never mind.
Machine down quick with shock ammo. Tallneck. If I override it, I can get data on the surrounding area.
There's a whole tank right here.
Satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that Tallneck easily enough.
Ah, great. Is there any way to get up there without having... What is that? You gotta be shitting me. Yo, what is that? Ah, shit! Ain't no way. He noticed me? So that's the bullshit that they do? Bro, who the fuck is you to be fucking clawing at me, bro? Go get stomped by that Tallneck. Ooh. Almost. There's two. Bro. There's two. Yo! Please. Shoot that. Oh. You really thought. I'm out of here. Fuck you. I assume that dude's still after me. The fucking other one. Oh, hello. What the fuck is that? That's some bullshit is what that was. Nah, who did it? Was it you? I think it was you. It was probably you. You a little rat. Run away. Nah, you can't get me from up here. Where are you going? Where are you limping to? Thought you was tough. This fucking dude. Let's go this way.
Power cell. Disconnected from the main power line. This should help me get things up and running. I just need to get it to whatever generator powers this dish.
Oh, I can... Shut up! Mad annoying. You going down. Ooh. 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 He dead. Alright. Where do I take this shit? Can I throw it? I mean, that'll work. Hey, bro. Remember me? Because I remember you. Ugly ass. Here.
There's the generator. Bet this power cell can get it running.
Where's the generator? There it is. The donk, boy. And look. A data point. Same one we got, right?
Check that console I found earlier. Let's see what this thing does.
Activate that boy.
Looks like I'm in luck.
That shit's about to fall, dude. Do I have to stop it? Do I have to stop it at some point?
Error. Dish alignment incomplete. Motor function impeded.
Bruh. Find a way up the dish.
Machinery's jammed. I'm still not high enough to reach the Tallneck. If I untangle the dish, let me climb higher.
Ow. Like that?
Nice. Actually worked.
You would think it wouldn't, because you just ripped the fucking power cables, right? Or the whatever cables were controlling it. You would think that would make it not work. There you go. Well, that's Tallneck's all mine.
I should be able to get to that Tallneck now.
Where's it at?
Gotta find the right spot.
Probably over there. I'm gonna fall.
I might need to glide onto the Tallneck. Just gotta time it right.
Oh, shit, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, that's good enough. Come on. Grab onto that shit. Grab onto something. There you go. And now, smooth sailing, boy. Oh shit, wrong one. How do I... There you go. That shit almost crushed me.
Time to override the big guy.
Let's go. Give me the whole map. Let's go. It's nighttime already.
Tallneck sent map data to other machines, and now it's mine.
Hell yeah. Cinnabar Sands. First Tallneck. Let's go. Boost. Yo, what the fuck was that? Who's fighting over there? Ah, shit. Who are they fighting?
Looks like those three are in trouble.
Hit the mark.
Oh, they got Molotovs?
Stay with the harvest.
Bro, move. I can't. Oh, he's going for you.
I'm not planning on having anyone bury my teeth just yet.
Bury your what now? What did she say? He's dead. Let's go. What's going on with you? Isn't this how we met Varl? Helping them take down the machine before they died?
Everyone all right?
You saved our lives. More importantly, you saved the harvest we carry. The Utaru are in your debt.
Aloy,
I am Daen.
you're saying that's a whole harvest?
The red blight you see around you has withered most of our crops. What little we carry, we had to collect at the edge of the plains.
So this is Utaru territory?
It is. Our home plain song lies just down the road. I'm afraid you won't see many outlanders like yourself there. My people like to keep to themselves. But if you're lacking weapons or supplies, I know some of them will be willing to trade with you. Here, it's not much, but it's the least I can do to thank you.
I can't take this.
Please, any kindness we seed, we also sow.
Thank you.
Daen, you should go. Tell the others we have the harvest, and that we need a healer.
Right. May the land bloom in your steps.
I should go too.
If you do make it to Plainsong, we share our meals up on the northern dish. Daen's one of the cooks there. I'm sure he can make you some rations worth trading for.
I'll try to make my way there if I can.